Hello everyone, this is Bryant with Amusement Source, and we are actually here in San Antonio at SeaWorld San Antonio, and as you can see from the background, things are about to get super festive on this visit. So, SeaWorld San Antonio is celebrating their Christmas celebration. There's all kinds of entertainment. There's some returning entertainment, some new entertainment. We've got the Sesame Street Parade. There's tons of lights everywhere, and we also have tons of food to go check out. So we're excited to be here. It's definitely cold and dreary, as you can see. Not something you get to say at this park very often, but I'm excited for this event, so let's head inside. It looks like, again, this year we've got a SeaWorld holiday hunt, so you can scan the QR code, gather your family and friends, and you receive a holiday reward. So let's try it out. Let's see what we get. I think last year it was like, what, a Coca-Cola beanie? So we'll see if it's the same this year or not. And as you all can see, there's plenty of Christmas lights up, even though it's not quite dark yet. So I think what we'll focus on right now is a little bit of the entertainment offerings, along with some food. I have stayed kind of spoiler free on what's being offered, so we're gonna have to just kind of stop, look around, see what we can find, and go from there. We'll have to try some of the food too. Okay, so we may have cheated a little bit, don't tell anyone, but we went ahead and marked off that we did the holiday hunt. And what you actually get this year is some hot cocoa, which is going to really come in handy because it is nice and chilly outside. And if you're looking to redeem your scavenger hunt completion, you actually come to the Under the Sun gift shop right here, which is doesn't have a sign on it from this angle because they're doing some construction on the inside, but this is right outside of the Sesame Street Bay of Play. As we kind of head towards the lagoon in the center of the park, you run into the Ornament Suite over here, and maybe this will open later on. I'm not super sure. It is a Friday and the crowds are super low, but this is definitely one of the things I was kind of hoping to look at, just out of a little bit of curiosity, because I do love me some theme park ornaments. So directly in front of us is kind of your entrance to the Journey to Atlantis water ride. You swing around this way, and you have a stage where Rudolph's Misfit Brass Band plays, but then you've got Rudolph's Christmas Tree Light Show right behind it. So definitely going to look a little bit better at night, but very nice backdrop for the stage, for sure. Of course, right in front of us through those trees is Journey to Atlantis, and one of the big changes for the Christmas celebration this year is that Photos with Rudolph and Friends has moved right here in front of the entrance to Journey to Atlantis. So if you're looking for that, it's right over here. You can see, looks like we just got Rudolph out there right now, but they have all kinds of characters, and maybe a little bit later on tonight there will be more, not super sure. I guess this segment of the video is about Journey to Atlantis, but you go to the left of Journey to Atlantis and you run into this little booth over here, and if you signed up or are interested in signing up for the Dine with Rudolph and Friends offering that they have, which was only at 5 p.m. today, so we missed it, you can do that here, and you can see adults are $39.99 and children 3 to 9 years old are $19.99. So I would probably book this online on their website if you wanted to do it, but you do have the option to do it here. Let's looks like we've got some menu items here. Yes, so as you can see, all kinds of stuff. Feel free to pause the video if you're interested in looking through all of these, but it looks like they've got a little bit of everything for everyone's kind of taste palette. Now, right here at the Nautilus Amphitheater is where their brand new holiday show, Oh Wondrous Night, is playing. So we're going to come back a little bit later and check that out, but you got all kinds of Christmas stuff right here in this one little area with Rudolph and this new show. And then up this way, we've got Fireside S'mores, which I think we're going to take a stop at because that is a place where we can redeem our hot chocolate gift. And right across from that flamingo exhibit, you have the beer garden, which during The Christmas celebration is the Fireside S'mores location. You can purchase a s'mores kit and get it all set up and cooked up here. And this is also where you can get some hot chocolate. We have acquired the hot chocolate, which is much needed on this chilly evening here at SeaWorld. And now that we're getting a little warmth going, I think we'll stop by Little Rudolph area again and watch that Misfit brass band. We have ventured back down towards the Orca Stadium, and right outside that is where the Christmas coffee shop is. Now, it is closed, but we'll just kind of point out what they have. So, of course, you've got your, hot coffee, hot chocolate. You've got your Coke products. They've got churro bites and a holiday cookie. Now, even though this is closed, I will say probably about 4/5 of this stuff you can get at that little Fireside S'mores area we stopped at. So right over there you have the coffee shop, and then right next to that you have Emporium Gifts. And I think while we're over here, we'll make a quick stop and see if they have any interesting Christmas merchandise in there. They do have kind of a number of like nondescript ornaments in here, and a fair share of Santas to choose from, with a Miss Claus mixed in, of course. And just some other kind of, not necessarily SeaWorld themed stuff, but well, they have a couple. So you've got like the black SeaWorld Christmas hat, which does not have a price on it. There's this thing, which is $40. And then they do have a blown glass ornament with an orca in it, and that's $19.99. So, not too bad. I'm sure there's way more as we go to some other gift shops. It isn't, of course, quite fully dark yet, but the decorations around the Orca Stadium look really nice. I love the blue and white paint color scheme, just like I do every year. So, can't wait for it to get dark so we can see the full effect of the lights. Here in the Turtle Reef area, you have kind of the sustainability Christmas decoration. So you can see right up here, I love that they do this, just because it's kind of a, a little bit of an awareness to a bigger issue. But you can see this Christmas tree made out of the traffic cones, plastic bottles. It's fun. And then, of course, on the Turtle Reef exhibit, they have all of these bottles acting kind of like garland going around the awning. So right next to the Turtle Reef area, you run into SeaWorld's Christmas Market. And we definitely hit this the right way because they've got this super awesome light tunnel that we get to walk through. It's kind of nice. They're not blaring music in here, so I can actually show it to you and not get in trouble from the YouTube police. Very fun. And definitely a common theme we're running into during our time out here. And like I said, it's a Friday night. Just lots of the holiday-themed booths are closed. And I don't know if that'll keep going through the whole event, like once you get to Friday's a little closer to Christmas, but it is a little bit of a bummer. But I do really like the Christmas decorations out here. It's always themed really well. I do like that there are specific themes for all the areas. Right across from the entrance to the Rio Loco Rapids ride is where you have Santa's Workshop. Now, it looks like Santa's on a break right now, but you can get your photos with Santa Claus taken in this building right here. And just to give you a little reference, you can kind of see the light tunnel goodness happening down there. So not too far away from the light tunnel. We've made our way to Rio Grill, and this is really a bummer because this is where a lot of your specialty food items are. But you can see they've got a roast beef sandwich and then kind of your other typical theme park culprits with the cheeseburger and all that. But you get over here, which is something I definitely want to try, the turkey burger with cranberry aioli. You've got cranberry walnut salad with grilled chicken, and looks like that's about it for the specialty food offerings, but definitely some interesting things to take a try at. Also in this market area is the Christmas Market Cafe, and we are really striking out today with a lot of these booths being closed. Just wanted to show you, though, some of the options they have. So kind of your what we've seen at the other two places where you've got the specialty hot chocolate, hot coffee. They also do have a Frito pie. There's corn in a cup and a holiday cookie. All right, now that we have checked out the Christmas market, we've got to backtrack back over to the Nautilus Amphitheater so that we can check out Oh Wondrous Night.
Try a little to the left. Not you, the pine cone. A little higher. A little higher. A little higher. I liked it where you first had it.
Shame on you all fighting to take credit.
Oh, great! Now we're gonna find out it was a camel who saved the child!
Quiet.
And we picked up right where we left off before the show. Right over here next to Great White is kind of where you start to enter the retro kind of old school Christmas area. You can see over here we've got all the fun kind of old plastic mold decorations. And you swing around this way, they've got more along the wall there. And then of course you've got this big Santa in a sleigh with his reindeer. Fun thing to take a picture in front of. And then to the right of Santa and his reindeer is Home for the Holidays, Dinner with Santa and Mrs. Claus. So if you have purchased dinner with Santa and Mrs. Claus, this is where you would come to check in and enjoy that meal. This area is also home to St. Nick's Diner, and what I'm quickly learning is that during the week maybe isn't the time to come, because there's just not a lot that's open in terms of the actual Christmas event. Feel free to pause the video. You can kind of at least get an idea of all of the things they serve here. Seems like only a few of these are really Christmas related, so a lot of these stands are kind of doing the same things with a few little variations here and there, but still wish, you know, one of these would be open. So this area right outside of the penguin exhibit is like a fun little, you know, party area, and there is a DJ over there. I would assume there's supposed to be a lot of other characters that just aren't happening. There is also a bar called Frozen Fusion over here. You can see that's not quite operating. I really wanted to kind of effectively cover this event for y'all, but there's just so much stuff that's not actually happening. Our next stop is going to be into the Currents shop to see if we can find any more Christmas-related merch. So in here, we've got like this little Merry Christmas type of sign that can stand up on its own. Some other ornaments, but nothing super SeaWorld specific. As you go down, they do have these shirts that are themed to the SeaWorld Express that we just showed you, so that's kind of fun. And they do have some of these SeaWorld Christmas Celebration cups, which are $24.99. You can see it's got the logo there. And they do have some just other, I feel like it's just kind of random stuff, but it's definitely fun. You even got socks down here, which I might need some thicker socks, getting pretty cold. Here under Steel Eel is where you run into the kind of candy gingerbread themed area. So you've got all the fun gingerbread houses and the lights and the candy pieces that kind of trail across the floor. And it goes over to this side as well. So I kind of feel like this is a pretty good area for some fun photo ops. It does look very nice over here. Decorations also make their way over into this Lone Star Lakeside Bar area. And it is worth pointing out, if you're struggling with the cold a little bit, they do have some warmers in this area, just like they had over in the Fire Pit S'mores area. We have made our way back around towards the front of the park, and this is kind of like your Coca-Cola peppermint themed lighting area. You can see this little seating area out here is just engulfed in these red and white lights. Lots of fun. Also in this little area right here are the big Coca-Cola bear blow-ups, which are also good photo ops. And before we head out for the night, we're going to make one more stop here at the SeaWorld store just to see what kind of Christmas merchandise they have for the event. So in here we've got a little bit of kind of Christmas themed shirts. Nothing like super insanely particular. You've got those mugs that we saw at the other gift shop. You've got some Rudolph themed and Sesame Street themed stuff over here as well. This is also a really good spot to get all of your Rudolph themed stuff, all kinds of ornaments. And Bumble is my favorite from Rudolph, so I love to see that. But there's a lot of Halloween merchandise still in here too, which is definitely kind of interesting. All right, everyone, that does it for this visit to SeaWorld San Antonio for their Christmas celebration. Now, I will say, it's kind of a mixed experience. Now, we had a lot of fun seeing the shows, all the Christmas lights look good, but on the flip side of that, not having a lot of the food offerings, the specialty kind of shops open, really kind of made it an interesting scenario. Otherwise, though, the park was running really well. So I will say, you know, if you kind of want the full experience, I think you're going to have to come out here on a weekend day, because it looks like during the week maybe isn't the time to do that. If you only are kind of interested in seeing Christmas lights and seeing shows, then like a peaceful weeknight is definitely, you know, a good time to come do that. So I guess it's kind of just depends on what you're looking for out of the event. If y'all have any questions about SeaWorld or the Christmas celebration, let us know in the comments below. And here pretty soon, we're going to head out to Six Flags Fiesta, Texas to check out their full Holiday in the Park event. There's new shows, kind of new overlay areas, a new holiday market, so we're very excited about that. We thank you all for watching. Take care, and we'll see you soon.